We're rolling, so go ahead when you're ready.
Hey, this is Ken Condon from Motorcyclist Magazine. Just got off the track with the brand new 2016 Triumph Speed Triple, the 1050 motor. We did a street ride earlier today, and I got to tell you, the bike is a lot more refined from the previous version. I mean, it just feels really well put together. I was curious about how it was going to handle on the racetrack, just because, you know, the 1050 versus, say, the Street Triple, you know, the 675 motor, you know, it can be, that extra 50 pounds can kind of feel pretty cumbersome. On the street, it was just, it really felt agile, really balanced. So when I got on the racetrack, I was like, you know, kind of holding back any sort of judgment until I really got out there. And yes, it's got extra weight. It kind of wore me out a little bit, you know, quicker than my personal Street Triple track bike. But the thing really can flick. It goes, there's a couple chicanes here that are kind of sick. And you got to get the bike from left to right, knee to knee, just really quickly. And this bike was able to do it. I was really quite impressed. The way they've narrowed up the engine, the radiator, and then the general sort of waistline of the motorcycle has just really kind of transformed it to just feel lighter, even if the weight itself hasn't changed. As far as power goes, power hasn't changed, but the character of it sort of is much more refined. The torque curve comes in really early. If you look at the graphs, you can see it's significant how it comes in and stays there. So it just makes it a really tractable motor. The brakes are beautiful. They're in the Brembo monoblocks. So, you know, how can you go wrong there? We tested the R version with the Öhlins suspension, and you know, it's just quite beautiful. And the other thing I want to just mention is just the electronics that we have now, which is new for Triumph. You know, to get the full suite of rider modes and switchable ABS and traction control. It brings it into the modern era and what starts to be what we expect, which also includes the ride-by-wire throttle. You know, I just sort of overall, I just think Triumph has really stepped up their game, and I know any existing Speed Triple owners are going to be curious about whether they should upgrade to this. You know, it's enough of a refinement and enough changes have happened that really, if you've got a lot of miles on your current model, you would be quite happy with the changes with this bike. You know, Triumph is definitely, you know, coming into this and they're committed. So, thumbs up. Good job.